Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John. This is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Google Earth. VR is not there, but it's VR. You can tell because I've got hands, so I can gesture. I like gesturing. Hello. The game that is it even really a game? I don't know if this is even really a game. The game that I didn't know I wanted or even needed until it just sort of came out of nowhere. Google just sort of made this thing for fun. Yes, I know I can drag the Earth. So, you're probably used to this sort of thing by now in VR. I've started standing in space. You start standing in space quite a lot in VR. By the way, I apologise for the fact this is going to have like weird borders or something. This game doesn't have a proper spectator mode yet, and that means all I can do is take what one of my eyes is seeing, put that onto my PC, capture that. I'm gesturing at my PC, it's over there, I promise. Kind of capture that, and then just try and cut that down so it looks as nice as possible. But basically, Google, and this is completely free. Google have done this for free. I love Google sometimes. Google are amazing. Google have decided to just take all of the stuff that they've done for Google Earth and basically put it into VR. And not just VR, like the most insanely incredible experience I've ever flipping seen. Let's just basically let's go over here. Let's just pick a bit of America. I don't know. Let's just start with New York. Let's just go to New York. So I just go over there, and now I just fly into New York by basically pointing at it and zooming in. I don't know where New York is, by the way. It's somewhere that's further north than that. Get over here? No, that's Canada. Well, there's New York. Good. Thank goodness the game decided to point that out for me, because I don't actually know where New York is. So, I just zoom into New York for a bit, and then, when I just feel like I'm a bit close enough, I push this button, and now everything starts drawing itself, because Google, of course, has done a huge amount of work, like creating 3D models. So now, I just go down here, I just fly into... Oh, okay. And now, I'm here. I'm standing in a 3D New York, just looking around like, obviously there's been some shortcuts taken. This isn't like, they haven't perfectly rendered this from scratch. They've done like a ridiculously amazing job, and I'm basically Godzilla. I am basically Godzilla in New York. All someone needs to do is make a Rampage mod for this, where I can go around destroying the city, and I will pretty much be happy forever. And there's so much stuff. It's just like, there's not really a game here. This is just an experience, but it's... My brain can't deal with this because this is science fiction. This is the sort of thing I just kind of assumed I would never have in my lifetime. And now I can just basically fly, by the way. So I basically just hold this thing up, and now I can just soar up and down and up and down, and I'm starting to feel slightly nauseous here. Down to the ground, lovely. You do occasionally have to stop, by the way, so let's actually draw, because it kind of keeps some very low poly models floating around. But you can just look at it! I'm literally in New York. Oh, and it gets better yet, because you know what else I can do? I can change the time of day by dragging the sun. So we just kind of go up here. There's the sun, by the way. So we're just going to bring the sun down, and we're going to make it I'm just going to make it night. It's now just going to be night in Manhattan, presumably during a power cut, because are any lights going to come on? No, okay, fine. There's not lights. That would maybe be hoping for a little bit too much. Can we get the sun back now, please? There's the sun. There's the sun. There we are. Don't worry. We're going to get the sun back, and now we can just look at this. It's literally incredible. I cannot deal with this. Just like setting the time of day, whatever you flipping want it to be, and then just having the sun. Like, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna have the sun over there now. Beautiful. So now it's evening. It's dusk in New York, and now I can just kind of swing down and then swing up again. Basically, this is like Spider-Man simulator right now. If I want to pretend to be Spider-Man, then I can just basically do that by flip. The minute I'm Spider-Man, who's completely ignoring the fact there's nothing my webbing's attaching to right now, but still, Spider-Man. This. You can get like right flipping down. Like the biggest cities have been entirely 3D modelled. Like every capital city in the world, I think, and like loads of big cities have been properly 3D modelled. And anytime you want, you can know what the address is. So right now I am on the 9 East 9th Street, number 3, New York, NY 10003. I can just fly down this street. So if you want to, you can literally go and find where you flipping live. I'm just going to get down on my hands and knees at the moment here. Hang on. You can just literally go down and like see, like obviously, it's not very detailed when you get too close to it. You can just like find like little apartments. It's literally amazing. You can like drag yourself along if that's what you want to do. By the way, like if you want to make very small movements, you can drag yourself along, which some people who suffer from motion sickness might prefer. So you can just be like, right down here. on the ground. I don't know what this is. Something's gone horribly, horribly wrong with this street. And then, yeah, when you want to, you just kind of say, you know what, I'm done with that. Up and away! And now I'm suddenly, like, miles of flipping above New York, and I can just, like, you know, pick an arrow and say, okay, what's that over there? I just want to head over there, so I'm just going to fly down over there now. And now I'm just going to fly down into the street, and then now I'm down here, and I am at the Barn Me 73 West Broadway. Apparently I'm in West Broadway, and all of a sudden, like, you know, I'm not quite Godzilla. I'm kind of son of Godzilla size at the moment, but we can fix that. Here we go. There we are. That's better. So now I feel like I can probably just like go like through buildings if you want to. The game kind of the game kind of, if you try and go through a building, kind of pushes you up to the top of it, which is kind of nice. Oh, apparently this is the World Trade Center. Okay, fine. And then we've got the bridge is just look at it. Hang on, where's the This is New York, right? You guys have got like a statue which is something to do with liberty or something, right? Is that over there? Hang on. That's probably not that over there, given that island appears to be... I think it's saying Liberty Island over there, wasn't it? I swear I just saw Liberty Island show up on this thing. Hang on, what's this thing for then? What am I looking at the moment? I'm looking at Fort J on Governor's Island. I think that was in one of the Spider-Man films, but I can't remember which one. Ooh, what's that over there? This is either a prison or where superheroes hang out. I'm not quite sure. Hang on, where am I right now? But you know what? Would you believe I don't actually know New York that well? So I'm going to go to a bit of America and know a bit better. Let's go find ourselves some of New Vegas, why don't we? Oh, bloody hell, the world is very big. All right, help me out here. Help me out here. Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Colorado, New Mexico. Where's Nevada? Nevada must be somewhere around here. Right, there it is. There it is. I found Nevada. That's good. Okay, this is a good starting point. I'm going to find at least one thing from New Vegas over here, okay? Okay, I found Las Vegas. Let's start from there. And we'll... Oh, Prim! Searchlight! Things! Actual things! Yes, I found things! Okay, let's start from Prim. Let's go right down into Prim. So let's head into Prim right now, okay? So we get close to Prim. I'm not sure whether this is going to be 3D animated. This is going to be a good test. So, now we go into 3D mode. And now I just fly in and we see, because this might well be flat, because this isn't a proper city. So this is what happens like if they haven't properly 3D animated a city yet, which is you can basically wander around being Godzilla of a cardboard universe. So tragically, though I can basically like, you know, head up and get a feeling for kind of what's where just by hovering over it, obviously we don't actually have them. Admittedly, you kind of get a sense for it, because they've done the hills and the mountains, they've done the topography, they just don't have the 3D models. So Prim, New Vegas, here we are. We've actually found Prim. That's cool. I swear it actually said somewhere something about Buffalo Bill but something that wasn't the Bison Steve. But, you know, still pretty close by. Now, there is supposed to be a roller coaster somewhere. If I could just find something that looked like a roller coaster, then that would presumably be what I'm looking for. Oh, look! That looks like a roller coaster right there. I think this might actually be it. So, we have found ourselves, therefore, I think we found ourselves the actual flipping Bison Steve. With its, that must be a roller coaster, because look at the shadow. Over there, let's just fly over there. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we found the original Bison Steve, but we should probably do a little bit better than that. Also, hang on. Sadly, I don't actually have a compass. It would be useful if there was a compass here. Also, let's just change the time of day here. Where's the flipping sun? No, where's the sun? There we are. I've got some better light going on here. Hello, sun. Hello, I can just make you go. It's so cool. Just make it be night. Just make it be night in Vegas. I'll just make it be day. It's incredible. Okay. So, if this is the Bison Steve, hang on, let's just back off here. Let's just go back out into space. Back out into space. So long, Bison Steve. Oh, bloody hell. Right, America's quite big. Right, we need to go out further. Out further. Lovely. Wait a bloody minute. Good Springs, directly to the north of Prim. New Vegas, you lied to me. Right, Good Springs. We've got to go find Good Springs. That's got to be. I've no idea how big Good Springs is in real life. Turns out, not very big. I'll tell you what though, the fascinating thing is it does rather appear that the actual current modern day Good Springs doesn't feel that much bigger than the version in post-apocalypse New Vegas, which is quite good. Okay, fine, maybe a little bit, like maybe it's only like 4 times bigger, but for how much like New Vegas scales down some other stuff, that's pretty impressive. Also, you can if you want to, hang on, let's just zoom out just a little bit, and now, now we can just basically, if we want to, there's nothing to stop you literally flying the Earth, by the way. If I just want to fly over America, Let's just fly up a little bit here. And now with Goodsprings kind of below me, with all the 3D topography, because obviously, they've done all the topography, even if they haven't done all the cities, I can basically just say, I'm just going to pick this road, and I can just follow this road. I can just basically fly anywhere I want in America, which is just and anywhere in the world. Like, I think they've done the entire world in terms of the topography. I can just fly where I want. Like, what's this over here? I don't know. I've just flown over to it. And in a moment, as soon as I get over there, the game will... Oh, I think I've just accidentally found my way back to Prim. I have. I've just accidentally gone to Prim. So that means I must have been heading southwards. Because then if I head north and head back via Goodsprings, presumably I'll hit Las Vegas, which that's actually might be the outskirts of right here. So you go up higher, you speed up. Hang on, so I'm entering Enterprise, New Vegas, Spring Valley. No, it's not New Vegas. That means Nevada. Just saw NV. Just assumed it meant New Vegas. No, it doesn't. It probably doesn't. Right, okay. Where's the proper big bits? Right, I'm guessing, if I had to guess where the strip was, I'm going to guess it's that thing over there. So I'm just going to fly down over here, and we're going to see what we can find. Just let it kind of, draw itself together here. And... oh, bloody hell, I'm miles off. I've accidentally ended up in Paris somehow. And apparently now I'm in Paradise, Nevada. And then we've got these... I don't know the name of these casinos, by the way. So you can just kind of, head over here, and often the game will just kind of give you a little bit of information as you kind of hover over it. But just this! This is incredible. I literally flew. I flew from Prim via Goodsprings to Las Vegas. And this is free. Google just made this, and they're just making it available to everyone. Hang on, let's just get down over here. Let's get down over here, get down on the ground. Let's get the proper, ow, my knees. Okay, I'm too old for this. Let's get right down on the ground. I'm just going to literally lie down. And here we are, street level view of Nevada. There's the trees here. And there we are, there's the big kind of fake Eiffel Tower. I understand one of the casinos has, I don't know which one, but one of them. And over there, we've got more of the, this is the, the actual strip. You know what that is over there? Hang on, I'm just going to fly over here. And we've got like a big old Ferris wheel. It's just drawing itself in over there. And then some stuff. I can't. Okay, right, let's head somewhere I actually do know. Let's head somewhere I do know where I can actually kind of give you a bit of the tour. Actually, I tell you what, before we do that, let's actually go to somewhere I literally know nothing about, just to kind of, just experience it for the first time. Over here, somewhere in Argentina or Bolivia. I've never been to Bolivia, don't know anything about Bolivia. So let's just zoom into Bolivia. Literally, let's just learn something about Bolivia. So we'll go into Bolivia and... what sounds nice? In Bolivia. Ooh, Ilo district over there. I don't even know if that's still Bolivia, but that'll do. So we'll just zoom into that. Alright, and now we'll just kind of get close to it. This probably won't have been properly 3D animated, but that's fine. Let's just go down to the beach area here. Now let's put myself into tilt Earth down mode so we get the proper 3D view. Let the game build itself for a second. And this, apparently, is... no, I'm in Peru. Sorry, Bolivia. I did mean to go and visit you, but then it all went a little bit wrong. Let's just zoom, fly our way down here. It's the best thing. We'll just fly over there. Feels like that's the proper city over there. Honestly, it'll be interesting to see. Is a little coastal city in Peru actually built? Because probably it won't be. Actually, looks like they've actually 3D modeled just a few little tiny bits. At least they provided some level of... no, they haven't. My eyes are just playing tricks on me. That's totally just a shadow. That is just a 2D plane that happens to have a shadow. But yeah, now we've just got the Ilo district of Peru. This feels like this is going to change everything, potentially, to me. As when, virtual reality has a little bit more widespread acceptance. And I think eventually, in some form, albeit a cheaper form than the Vive, it will do. Because, it wasn't that long ago, and some of you who are younger may not remember this, but it wasn't that long ago, when you went somewhere, you had to look it up in a little A to Z, or you bought a tour guide, because the thing was, there wasn't the internet. I remember a time before widespread internet adoption, and we had little tour guides and map books and things like that, and if you wanted to know where to go, you had to do it that way. And then, the internet came along, that made things a lot easier. Now if I want to go somewhere, I will look it up on Google Maps. If I want to be sure I know where I'm going, I will literally use the little kind of bloke guy and actually do street view in order that I can go and look and see what all the streets look like, so I know where I'm supposed to turn if I need to get somewhere. This is This is the next step up from that, which is literally I can find my starting location and then I can fly myself from there and literally just kind of walk the streets and I know what it's going to look like. Admittedly, like, it's a little bit harder here because this is all 2D from above, but in like the 3D animated cities like we saw in New York earlier, you could do that. That would just... I don't think I can adequately explain how amazing this is to me. This is virtual reality proving kind of, once again, like the best virtual reality games aren't games. They're ridiculous experiences. And virtual reality, like even in its infancy, its absolute infancy, as something that is just available as consumer technology, is just, it's incredible. It's going to change things. This is the future. And this is a future I didn't think I'd see. This is the realm of science fiction. It's just all right, let's go somewhere I actually know. All right, just to go around here. Let's go find somewhere in England. So we'll just fly in to London. There we are. Let's find ourselves some London. Here we are, the Thames. We'll start at the Thames and we'll work our way through London. I'll just find some stuff that I know. What do I know? Let's actually start in... Hang on. Drag myself up a little bit. Wimbledon. Let's start in Wimbledon. Because many, many years ago, I used to live in Wimbledon. Oh, okay. This is slightly dizzying to do it this way when you're literally, because right now I'm literally kind of standing next to what feels like the biggest map in the flipping world, but it's not. It's just like a really, really zoomed in globe. That's okay. That's terrifying. Many, many years ago when I first moved down to London, I actually rented a little attic space, basically, in Wimbledon because I was working not too far away. This was long before I had a YouTube channel. This was actually long before anyone really had a YouTube channel. YouTube had only existed at that point for a couple of years or something. Hang on, I've just flipping lost Wimbledon. Okay, if that's Surrey, then Wimbledon must be more this way. There it is, I found it. Okay, so let's go in here, go into 3D mode. I just accidentally found the Wimbledon Tennis Club, by the way. Now I assume, this being London, some of this will actually have been built, right? No, this far out, it's actually still two-dimensional. But like, even two-dimensional, as long as you're not looking straight down, like if you're just looking around, the effect is still incredible. Also, I just love the fact that I can just grab the sun and just say, and it's night now. And again, it's night during a power cut. It would be nice if they added lights, because that does kind of take away from the, I've lost the sun. Sun, there we go, bring the sun back. Bring it, where's the sun? There it is, good. I've got the sun back, and then we can just have it. Oh, look at that. You just change the... Okay, I can have hours of fun literally just going to various cities I vaguely know and making the sun dance for me, like I'm an immensely irresponsible sun god. Yeah, I will say a compass would be nice. If I could actually have a little compass here, that would be great, because right now I don't think I've actually got one of those. Anyway, let's just fly here and fly presumably, like if that's countryside. Actually, no, I can navigate via the rails. However, if I keep following this train line down, I'm just going to zoom down to this train line, then I'm just going to fly down this train line. That should be Earlsfield. Good. I know I'm on the right train line now. So now I'm heading into London to Earlsfield. So if I just keep heading here, yeah, okay, if I'm in Battersea right now, this will be Clapham Junction, so this is massive. Yep, Cafe Nero in Clapham Junction, so still flat out here. I am surprised. It looks like it only kind of wakes up and it's all 3D models when you get into like London itself over there. But this means now we will be approaching... wait, hang on. Have I just skipped Vauxhall? Hang on, I need to go back and find Vauxhall. Oh, I found it. I found Vauxhall. Oh, okay. Insofar as like it's possible to have an emotional attachment to a railway station, I've got one to here. Because yeah, when I first moved to London, I lived way over in that direction, which we've just flown from, and I used to get the train to Vauxhall all the time. And the reason you would do that is because you get off like here, and you go over to kind of here, hang on, down on the ground again. So you get down over. Ow! I just banged my foot on something. Here we are. So you'd get off the train here, and then you would come down the stairs that are inside, so you can't see them. And you'd come out here, and this thing here, I'm pretty sure, is, yeah, you'd come out the side there, and you'd go in here. And that is your link to Vauxhall on the Victoria line. Victoria line is great, so they're the fastest line in London. It's brilliant. And that can get you right into the centre of London, and up to the north of London. It's a brilliant... Oh. I'm just basically kind of... right now I'm just lazily lounging in the flipping middle of Vauxhall, like some sort of rail station-sized giant. This is just incredible. So yeah, I now know where I am. That's good. So sadly, you can't actually. It would be really lovely, by the way, if there's an overlay. You could have like the transport network, so you could see where all the different tube lines were. That'd be really, really cool. So yeah, we've got Vauxhall here. Hang on, get back up. And now if we just fly in a little bit further, just kind of zoom in, like Superman when he can't be bothered with crowded trains, we should eventually, just let the world reload in for a second there, we should in a second hit Waterloo. Yes, hang on, what's this park over here? Which park is this? Hang on, this is Archbishop's Park. I've never been here. They've even little 3D animated the playground there. That's really cool. This is so surreal because like some of this looks kind of familiar to me now. This is stuff I know. And here we are pulling into London at Waterloo, not the biggest station. There's the Millennium Eye. Oh, but okay, go to the Millennium Eye. No, the Millennium Eye. We just need to pass over some of South Bank, and then I can just basically zoom up top and I'm literally like, if you want to get the oh, that's incredible. It's like if I just kind of zoom into the right, hang on, no, just zoom into the right spot, So I'm now just a little bit further down. No, take it down. There we go. No, up. That'll do. So now I'm at basically this is one of the little pods on the Millennium Eye, which by the way, if you've never been to London, it's like a massive Ferris wheel thing we built for the year 2000 because. I don't know, back then no one saw a financial crash coming, so building a giant Ferris wheel in London seemed like a really, really bloody good idea. So yeah, you can get the view from the Millennium Eye, because literally I now know, like, this will be exactly the position you'd be in at the top of the Millennium Eye. And yeah, you've got Waterloo there, and then that's the IMAX 3D cinema over there. Apparently, my current address is River Thames. Marvelous. That's the IMAX cinema there, and if that's the IMAX cinema, then this over here. Hang on, let's just zoom over there. This must be actually. Don't use the eye for yet. So we've got over there. What else is to the south? Because this will be to the south because we're going along the. Oh, that's a. What else can we see here that's good? Yeah, there's the Houses of Flipping Parliament. That's there, by the way. Most people don't know this, by the way. The Houses of Parliament is not one big building, because most people don't ever see it from above. It's a bunch of quadrangles, same as you'd find in, like, say, a really old university or college or what have you. So if you go up to it and look at it from above, Assassin's Creed Syndicate actually got this right as well. You can see it's actually made up of, like, tiny little quadrangles. Hang on, let's go up and away! There we are, that's a little bit higher up, beautiful. Yeah, it's actually kind of made up of, like, little squares, where it's kind of, walled in, but there's, like, little courtyards in the middle, and they've got that right, and that's really, really cool. How can you dive right down? You can dive right down into the flipping courtyards and examine the cars that belong to, well, not actually MPs. MPs wouldn't park here. This will be like senior civil servants or something, but oh, flip, I'm just literally standing in the middle of the House of Parliament right now. House of Commons, to be precise. Lords is over there, and you can just kind of see there's one of the big parks over there. That'll be... Is that Hyde Park or Green Park? I think that'll be Hyde Park there. Green Park will be more in that direction, kind of more towards Kensington way. And if we go over here, this would be St James's Park, which is right by the Houses of Parliament and right by the river. And know this because many, many years ago, I actually I wanted to work in Central Civil Service. That was a career ambition that didn't last very long. Before it, I did want to do a work placement here in what's called Millbank. This is where all the central kind of civil servants are. Let's just go up this way a little bit so we can get a better view. Hang on, further. There we are. Yeah, this is Millbank. This is, you can just zoom in and out so easily. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is Millbank, where lots of the central civil servants is. And I actually did a little work placement in, I think that building there, for just like a few weeks in the summer of, blimey, when was that? That was over a decade ago at this point. Blimey. Oh, and okay, let's just zoom over here. I don't even know what this building is. Hang on, tell me what this building is. I have no idea what it is. It's probably not the Colosseum, is it? Hang on, tell me what it is. I don't know. There's just some big buildings here, probably embassies or museums or something. And into flipping, this will be Hyde Park, right? Be Hyde Park? Go on, tell me which park it is. This must be Hyde Park, because this is... That's that's where the Queen lives, or rather she doesn't. She doesn't bother living here. She has so many flipping palaces, she doesn't even need to bother living in them. So that's Buckingham Palace, right? So cool. Right, okay, up. Okay, what else have we got? Actually, hang on. I need to find other places I've worked. I bet I can find places I've worked. Hang on. Okay, I found my way to the Serpentine, which means I'm too far south from where I want to be. Hang on, that horrendously misshapen monstrosity over there must be the BT Tower. I can use that to navigate my way to central London. Yeah, this thing is not just badly animated, this is just the BT Tower. It's just a horrendous, horrible mess. Right, so if the BT Tower is here, also, I wonder what the view's like from the top of the BT Tower. I've never been up there, but now I know. Now I know it's something like this. Because this is just incredible. Oh, the cranes are there. Oh, blimey, sorry, I just got myself a little bit surprised there from how close the BT Tower is. Ah, foolish BT Tower, I smash you. Okay, if this is the BT Tower, then that over there, that big bit of green, must logically be Regent's Park. Now that would mean if I now turn behind me, then I must now be heading down towards, hang on, where am I right now? Berners Street, Wardle Street. Hang on, Wardle Street. Okay, that's, oh, what the? There's a big excavation going on there. There's actually a proper big excavation you can literally see into. That's the coolest thing. Oh, that's Centre Point. That's Centre Point. This is, well, supposedly the centre point of London. It's not anymore because London's kind of grown at weird angles. But if this is Centre Point, oh, then that means that's Google. That's Google right there. Hello, Google. I found you. Hello. So yes, this is, well, actually it used to be. Google actually just moved. We'll go and find Google's new headquarters. This is where, well, actually, I'm not sure. Google might still be here. YouTube's moved anyway. YouTube used to be like the top few floors of this big old building, close by to like Centre Point, which was right there, but they've moved now. So if this is Centre Point, then that's New Oxford Street, and that means this must be Oxford Street. And sorry, Centre Point, didn't mean to bang into you there. So now if I just zoom down into the street level, oh, this is Oxford Street. This is actually Oxford Street. I can just kind of follow the flipping thing as it goes along. Hang on, where's Oxford Circus? If that's Boots. Okay, no, I know where everything is. I've worked in and around Oxford Street like several times, and this must be it. That's Oxford Circus Station. So that down there. So Piccadilly is straight down that way. This is Bond Street, Bond Street station's right there. This way up there leads up towards, actually that's BBC. That's where the BBC is, or some of the BBC up that way. And down this way, that's Oxford Street. So I worked, hang on, let's see if I can find it. So it's around here somewhere. Here we are. This is the bit of London I used to work into. So you've got Oxford Street right over there, and then there was there was a nice little kind of bunch of restaurants around here. Now, and I would go for, this video isn't sponsored by Boots, by the way, but it kind of may as well be because I'm about to plug them. Boots! There's Boots. I'd always go to Boots because I always liked having a Boots meal deal, and I still do. Good meal deals in Britain. You can get a good lunch there for relatively cheap. But yes, this is where I used to work, just around here. I can just get down on the floor and just go wee, and suddenly I'm flipping Superman of London, who decided he doesn't like the bloody gridlock. So I'm literally just going, I'm flying down Oxford Street into New Oxford Street, and then just heading towards whatever's beyond New Oxford Street. Oh, it'll be Holborn. I'll presumably eventually get to Holborn. This will probably let London load in for a second. And then I'll hit Holborn and then head down out towards Shoreditch. Oh, this is no, I don't know the words. I don't know the flipping words for this. Oh, I've accidentally found St Paul's. The St Paul's Cathedral. Up to the top of that. Just check what the view is from up here. Apparently it's pretty nice, lovely. And there's the Thames again, good old Thames. Oh, there's the Shard. It's hideous. Now, let's just pop up for a second here, because I'm after one thing in particular next. And I'm in roughly the right area for it. Actually, I might not be. Oh, there it is. That is the British Museum. Very distinctive roof. And I'm even approaching it from the right side. The front right here. I love the British Museum. Let's just go back a bit this way. There we are. Get a bit of a better overview of it. Yeah, that's the incredibly distinctive roof of the British Museum, which is just stunning. If you ever go to London, go to the flipping British Museum. It's just utterly incredible. It's just, I cannot explain how good it is. It's just remarkable and free and wonderful. Okay, now, if I found this, then that means if I go along, if I turn left out of here and go along till I hit like what looks like a main road in this sort of direction, then this will be it. Now, if I go up here, then at some point I will hit, this will be Tavistock Garden. There we are, I gave it a minute and Tavistock Gardens is now looking much, much better. In fact, like literally, hang on, can I find it actually here? If I could find the... Oh, there it is, yes, there it is. There is the, you don't see it very clearly, that is the Royal National Hotel. I was here, in fact, I can go inside it. Hang on, back off this way, there we are. Yeah, I was in here a few weeks ago at the London Gaming Market, which is where I bought a whole bunch of retro games. Oh, that's so cool, you can go inside like the big hotels and stuff, that's lovely. Now, if I go up here past Tavistock Gardens, then that's Euston. That is Euston Station with this little bit of greenery in front. That is a little bit generous to Euston's greenery, by the way. It's not really that green. It's a bit Spartan, to be honest. Then we've got, yeah, the front of Euston here, and then, like, Euston itself proper and all of the stations. Oh. And that means if I now go out this way, out of Euston's front door, and then down this street, then I know this street. Hang on, let's get down here because St Pancras! St Pancras International is right here. Oh, that's so cool. So go out here. This must have been when they were doing the renovations at the front because it's still under construction. This is all done now. So, that's really cool. And then if I slide up this way by the side of St Pancras, also there's just, those are cranes. They just haven't loaded in yet. Fine. There aren't terrifying monster creatures running to St Pancras. It's okay. That's St Pancras International. And then that means this over here will be the modernish bit of King's Cross. This is King's Cross over here. Oh, that's so cool. And that means, that means if I follow the train line out this way, I can find my way into North London, which is my little bit of London. Lovely. Let's just follow the train lines out of here and then just zoom around. I love just flying. Flying is really, really cool. Which way do I go? Hang on. Tell me where I am. Camley. NW1. I think I want to take a left here. Here we go. I found Finsbury Park Station. So we're getting close to my old stomping ground at the moment. Okay, so actually I'm really impressed. They've built London out, like way out into like the residential corners. This is really impressive. So, well, I'm at Finsbury Park Station right now. Then, and that's the front there. Then that means to get up towards Manor House, I need to go up here, skirting around the edge of Finsbury Park. So let's just zoom along down here. Okay, lovely. So, corner of Finsbury Park here. That means that this one I'm looking at here should be okay. So, Stoke Newington is down that way, right? I think that's Stoke Newington down that way. And then if I go up this way, that's towards, and then I'll hit Green Lanes up towards Wood Green and then Alexandra Palace. Oh, what if Alexandra Palace is still there? And I've got all of Finsbury Park here. Right, let's head up Green Lanes. Actually, no, screw it. We're getting back down on the ground here. We're going back down on the ground. We're going into flipping Green Lanes. If you know this area, we're just zooming past. Oh, flipping heck, there's been some form of terrible true-related accident here. Straight past there, lovely. Then we're into Green Lanes. That is Haringey Green Lanes. Yeah, this is... I used to live here a long time ago around Haringey Green Lanes area. Haven't done for many, many years, but they've actually 3D modelled the houses as far out here as Haringey. I could go and find every flat I ever rented when I was in London. Because I was in Wimbledon first, and then I moved to North London, and I could find every house I've ever rented. But instead, let's get right down onto the ground here, right down onto the ground, and it's not this fast in reality. Trust me, this road is bloody gridlock half the time. Whee! Now I'm pretty sure this will be that little kind of, what's it called? There's a little crappy common just by Turnpike Lane. So yep, that's it, because there's a little outdoor kind of basketball courts and whatever. So we're now up by Turnpike Lane, and I've found the edge of the 3D modelling. It literally comes at Turnpike Lane, which means, unfortunately, poor flipping Alexandra Palace. Yeah, there's you can see it there. That's Turnpike Lane. Poor little Alexandra Palace isn't 3D modelled, which is a shame. It's a lovely building. But yeah, I've literally found the edge of London's 3D modelling. And it's right up here in, what is this? Are we still in N? No, we're out of N8. Apparently we're into N15. Okay, so yeah, I found where London stops being modelled. It turns out to be the exact tube station I used to need to use on a daily basis. Hello there, Duckett's Common. You are always an awful, awful, awful common. They called this a common. I just want to focus on this for a second. Over here in Turnpike Lane, they called this a common. This was Duckett's Common right here. So it basically, it went here, and then it's this, up to the end of here. This, on a good day, is a football area, but this is mainly just for, like, dogs. And this area's got a little, like, outdoor gym, and then just, like, some basketball courts, whatever, and then a tiny bit at the end that was too small to do anything with. Like this was Turnpike Lane's common. Okay, I can't do finger quotes. Common. There you go. That's as good as I can do. So what's that building over there? No clue. Oh, and then you've got the other train line. Yeah, the other train and the other train station over there. That's really cool. However, if we go over to a proper, in fact, not even a proper common. Hang on. Let's just go back to Finsbury Park. A park that didn't even decide to give itself the airs and graces of a common. This is Finsbury Park, okay? This flipping big. this big. Even this wasn't a proper comic, because it wasn't really ever allowed to like grow out. It was a park, because it was too kind of manicured. But that over there is not a flipping common. Duck, it's common. I've got some pent-up anger about Turnpike Lane, by the way, you may have noticed. And let's finish up by just returning to the centre of London here. There's the Shard. I hate the Shard. It's bloody ugly. This is just, it's incredible. It is an incredible experience that I can just, like, you know, zoom down to this level of, like, detail and peer into every individual building and be, like, smaller buildings and get down on your hands and knees and literally be at street level. Or, if you want, just kind of say, up, up and away, and then just be so far above a city. You can get, like, a feel for the entire city and just kind of, you know, trace the major roads and the bridges and the shape of the river and just get a unique perspective I've never seen before. It's insane. It's just absolutely insane, and it's wonderful. It's amazing, and VR is the flipping future. This is just the most amazing thing. It's probably the most amazing experience I've ever had in VR, actually. Previously, I probably would have given that to the Blue, which is just like a little underwater ocean thing I'll probably show off at some point. But that's pretty incredible as well, just kind of having little fish and turtles swimming around you and stuff. But this is just insane, and Google's just provided this for free. This is on Steam, link in the description below. If you have a Vive, bloody hell, you have no excuse not to play this, because this is actually free. Google's just put this on Steam for free. Also, I can just play with the sun. Ooh, actually, you know what? That's nice. Let's go for a nice, ooh, dusk. And the lighting. The 3D models actually have proper lighting stuff on them. That's so good. That's amazing. Yeah, there we are. Just a nice little, oh, there we go. Actually, that's a bit too low. It's a bit too low. It's a bit too low. Oh, way too low. There we go. That's pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, this is Google Earth VR. It is possibly the most incredible VR experience I've ever had. And this is just one city I happen to know reasonably well. And this has been incredible. I don't have the words. It's absolutely incredible. It is stunning. And I really, really hope that the future of VR is as amazing as this looks. So I'm sure we will have some more VR very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been me literally stomping around my old stomping grounds of London here in Google Earth VR. Thank you very much, and goodbye.